The stuff that pools like this is made out of is really tough. But if you do get a big cut or a tear in your pool like I did last winter when the ice got a hold of my circulation ports here and tore them down and ripped big holes in my pool, you don't have to throw it away. There are ways to fix it. Let me show you how. Obviously, I should have taken precautions so this never happened, but now that it has, I just have to fix it. I've been using glue on these types of pools for years now, and I like the Rain or Shine medium blue PVC cement the best. It makes a really strong permanent bond that actually welds the pool material together. However, it needs pressure to hold it tightly together as it sets. So in this situation, I'm going to make some plywood backers the size of the patch. The patch needs to be a few inches bigger than the tear itself. Make the patch from pool material itself. I use the purple primer because in my experiments, it does actually make the glue weld the materials together better. This smaller piece of plywood is coved out in the middle. This will help spread the clamping force to the outside of the patch. The bolt will provide the clamping force, sandwiching the patch and the existing pool between the plywood backers. The glue has to go on wet, and you need to put it on very generously. Best to do on cooler days or out of the sun because it will dry too quickly. If it doesn't stick together wet on wet, it will not bond. Now that the patch is in place, I can add the outside plywood backer and the coved force spreading piece. Then I can tighten down the nut, smashing the patch between the 4 pieces of plywood. Wait several hours or better overnight before you take apart the clamps, but it will take days for the glue to get to full strength. Try not to get too much glue on the plywood, but a little bit breaks free, no problem. These pieces of black tape temporarily held the tear together while the glue set for the first piece of the patch. Before I glue the inner patch on, I need to cut out the water circulation port in order not to lose track of it between the inner and outer patches. This is probably overkill, and I probably could have gotten away with just putting the patch on the inside of the pool, but out of an abundance of caution, I have patches sandwiching the rips on both the inside and the outside of the pool. After taping the L-shaped rip together, I tape a piece of steel on the inside of the pool. I use strong magnets and a steel backer plates as I glue the patch over the rip, starting at the bottom and working my way up, adding glue as I go so it stays wet. The magnets, although they work well, are good for smaller patches because they're limited in how many you have and the strength that they are. The patch turned out to be a little long, so I just trimmed it off. Again, make sure that you let the glue dry for several hours, if not overnight. Now I'm using the purple primer as a marker for the area that needs to be primed and glued. Since this backing plate is a lot bigger than the first one, instead of coping the pressure plate, I've added wood strips so the pressure from the bolt will go to the outside of the patch instead of just being located directly in the middle. You can see where this new big patch is going to overlap the little vertical patch and sandwich this whole thing together, which is going to help account for the thickness of the seam in the pool and make sure that there's no little gaps that the water might be able to leak through. And you can see how I can tighten this down and squeeze that all on there really tight and make sure that the patch is completely smashed onto the pool and held that way in order for it to dry. Now going back over to the first one that I've been working on, I'm taking that backing plate off, and this is to hold the inside patch on. And if I could have done this over again, I would have glued this together the other way around so the tile kind of design is out. I kind of had a little bit of a lack of judgment there and put it the wrong way. But the material itself will hold just as well either way. I've tested it and it doesn't really matter. The blue quality of those tiles is kind of a printed on aspect, and the purple primer will kind of loosen that up. Now I got to cut out my holes for the circulation ports, and make sure that those don't get lost in the whole process by making sure that you do them one at a time. Now this is getting ready to do the inside, and I decided to put the glue in a little container and use a bigger brush. Working kind of beyond vertical on the inside definitely adds a little bit of complexity to this whole thing. So you got to kind of have to hold things with your knees and tape and different stuff to make sure that you get it all together. Now I'm checking my seams, and it's really important to make sure that they are nice and clean and tight. So go around with your fingers and pull on it and see if you can't get anything to open up. There's a good chance that you'll find some places that didn't get glued completely together. Just add some more glue and use the magnets and just kind of hold those little sections together and make sure that the whole thing is glued together. This happens because that glue, it just has to be wet. And if it gets a little skin on it before you smash it together, then it separates. So this is a good way to just completely fuse all that stuff together. These double-sided glue patches will be on my strength, and I'm pretty sure they're waterproof as well. But I'm just going to throw some of this tape on. It's Gorilla waterproof tape, same stuff that I got down there to finish this job. A long time ago, I did a side-by-side on the white versus clear Gorilla waterproof tape, and the white is superior, so I don't use the clear anymore. I didn't do it on purpose. I had run out of the white, and I just went with some of the clear, and the clear did not last as long as the white. Okay. So this is what it looks like now. And all I have to do is let the pool fill up. So here it is holding water. I'm confident in my patches that they're not going to break or leak. It's not going to win any beauty contest, but that's not the point. The other thing about this pool is that it has a big deep spot right in the middle, so you can jump off of this deck and even dive, and it doubles the depth of the pool. If you're curious about that one, check out this one right here. And if you're curious about how to heat your pool with the sun, check out this one right here. Take care.